Welcome everybody to Delta Dental Park at Hadlock Field here on this sunny Thursday afternoon. It's featuring the teams of Massabesic and your Deering Rams. And both teams coming in with a not so stellar game for Massabesic. They're coming into this with an 8-1 loss to Biddeford, and Deering coming off of a 13-0 loss to Scarborough. So both teams are going to want to get back into the win column here in today's game.
Well, they picked a good day to have a ball game, and as one note that you and I both noticed when we got here, Deering not in the home dugout for this game. They are in the visiting team dugout, which at some point will become the home team dugout when the Sea Dogs are done with their new clubhouse. But we're kind of speculating, is this some sort of a change-up, good luck charm, maybe choosing a different dugout? Baseball and baseball players are some of the most superstitious people on earth. And anyone out there listening to this story will attest to how many times you hear stories of players that have the same meal before dinner, before a game, and all of that stuff. So Deering's trying something new.
Yeah, I mean, both teams not having the best of seasons. Massabesic at 5-7. And Deering right now is at 3-10. So both teams have things to work on. So we'll see if they can put it together in this game. One team has to win. That's the good thing about sports. You always have to have a winner and a loser, and one of these teams will get another win in the win column.
Yeah, it's there are no penalty kicks in this sport, so you do have to finish with at least one more run at the end of an inning. So,
and we'll see where Deering, if they can get a win today. They're on the outside looking in terms of the playoffs. Massabesic currently the 9th seed, and so we'll see if Deering can win today and maybe give themselves a good shot with 2 more games after this one against Noble and Falmouth, both here at home. So, I mean, it starts today. If they can string some wins together, they might just sneak in to the baseball tournament.
Well, and at that point, anything can happen. You just got to make it there.
Yes. And so, and for Massabesic, getting another win would keep their playoff chances alive. They have 3 more games after today's game, so still a lot to be played, but we'll see who comes out on top between the Mustangs and the Rams, and we'll be back for the national anthem and player lineups.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask that you please rise as we honor America and those who protect her with the playing of our national anthem.
And as Deering warms up in the field, the starting batting order and lineup for Massabesic. Leading things off in center field is number 27, Noah Bryan. At third base, number 1, Cam Bradbury. In right field, number 50, Parker Soul Parent. Today's pitcher is number 15, Brady Batson. At first base is number 17, Emmett Carroll. At shortstop, number 22, Cassius Hogan. Today's DH is number 2, Nolan Brooks. In left field is number 4, Aiden Lamb. And behind the plate is number 18, Henry Marcotte. And today's starting second baseman, number 10, Logan Heidish. Here we go for the top of the first. Noah Bryan will lead things off. First pitch is outside for ball 1. It's a great day to play baseball. That one just missing the plate.
Well, the game the other night, that was a strike.
That one just high for ball 3. Yeah, after a string of cold weather baseball games, the last 2 have been pretty great for baseball, this warm weather.
The third baseman, number 1, Cam Bradbury.
Cam Bradbury at the plate. 4 straight pitches as Lawrence checks on Bryan at first.
Not that big of a lead.
Bryan takes off, the throw down. It's going to one hop and not in time.
Well, and as you were saying, both of these teams want to get wins, but Massabesic needs a win to stay in playoff contention because they're already in it. They cannot afford to lose this game, but Darren really needs to win it.
In the dirt. It's a 1-2 count. That one's hit, and by the glove of Finn Ridge. So that's going to put runners on the corners with no outs. Parker Soul Parent at the plate.
The right fielder, number 50, Parker Soul Parent.
And I assume the runner on first is going to take off here. If not this pitch, but definitely the next one.
Check on Bradbury.
I mean, they could always do a hit and run, too.
And a great pick by Brunel. Ball hit the dirt and one hopped.
The chatter coming out of the Massabesic dugout is pretty loud.
And the throw down is not in time, so that's going to put 2 runners in scoring position. It's a 0-1 count.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised he didn't swing at that pitch.
That one's fouled back. Infield in with no outs. A out here would be beneficial for Deering. Up high for ball 2.
Yeah, strikeout. Deering needs a strikeout here.
That one's fouled back. And right down the middle for strike 3. So 1 away.
Okay. They still got to stay in, but boy, that was a much needed out.
And so Brady Batson, the starting pitcher for Massabesic, can help himself out here. Pitch is a little high.
Well, I have the sense this umpire is going to call a tight straight zone to start this game off.
That one's hit up the middle. That's going to score a run. So an early lead for Massabesic.
The first baseman, number 17, Emmett Carroll.
Emmett Carroll at the plate. And it's hit foul. So Batson having to go back.
Yeah, and you know that the definite hit and run on. I mean, why not?
And a time called by Carroll.
And the Deering pitch has got to be careful if he throws that ball over to first.
It's a 1-1 count. Batson takes off. And the pitch was a strike. So 1 strike away from getting the second out. That one's a pop-up in the infield. And it's caught by Ridge. So 2 away.
Well, Massabesic helping Deering out here. Getting runners on, but then a strikeout, no easy pop-up.
Cassius Hogan at the plate. Cam Bradbury at third. Brady Batson at second. And that one curves over the plate for strike 1. That's outside. 1-1 count. That one just missing the plate.
Yeah, the catcher for Deering asking the umpire, where was that one?
That one's ripped. It's fielded by Ridge. Ridge fires over and gets the out.
Oh, that was a great play. Holy smokes.
And so Deering gets out with only allowing 1 run. Massabesic stranding 2. And so after half an inning complete, it's Massabesic 1, Deering coming up. And as Massabesic warms up, the starting batting order and lineup for Deering. Leading things off is the shortstop, number 5, Tavian Latour. Today's DH is number 27, Yadier Lorda Flores. Today's pitcher, number 10, Miles Lawrence. Behind the plate is number 22, Johnny Bouchard. In left field, number 25, Zaid Smith. At first base, number 13, Liam Brunel. At third base, number 6, Finn Ridge. In right field, number 8, Dash Newhall. At second base, number 23, Anthony Profeno. And not batting but playing center field is number 1, Zeke DeWeaver. Here we go for the bottom of the first. Tavian Latour in the batter's box. See if Deering can get that run back. It's a high pop-up in the infield, and it's Heidish getting the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, you can't help it. If it's a good pitch, you got to swing at it.
Hitter number 27, Yadi Lorda Flores.
Yadier Lorda Flores at the plate with 1 away. It's up high for ball 1. Inside for ball 2. That one is hit foul. It's a 2-1 count. Curves over for strike 2. Two pitch is a dribbler picked up by Batson, fires over and gets the out. So 2 outs now for Miles Lawrence.
Well, you know, being a left-handed pitcher, he rounded the ball perfectly, and he had a great easy shot at throwing the ball down there. So sometimes when you got a turnaround, you can throw it away, but he did it perfect.
Curves over for strike 1. See if Miles Lawrence can start a 2-out rally. And that one is hit foul.
I think we were all waiting. Did you hear foul or fair?
It looked foul to me.
Yeah.
And that one curves over for strike 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for Brady Batson. And so after 1 complete, score is Massabesic 1, Deering 0. Here we go for the top of the second. Nolan Brooks will lead things off for Massabesic. That one curves over the plate for strike 1. Outside, 1-1 count. I think both pitchers now settled. That one Latour will field it, takes a gathering step, and gets the out.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better hop.
One away for Aiden Lamb.
Left fielder number 4, Aiden Lamb.
That was swing and a miss for strike one.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Lawrence has settled in quite well so far at the start of this inning.
Swing and a miss for strike two. Yeah, after allowing a leadoff walk and 2 singles in the top of the first, he's gotten 4 straight outs on that strikeout.
Well, you know, plus as a pitcher, you have to know where the umpire's strike zone is, and I think now that he knows where it is, he's pitching to it.
And so that brings up Henry Marcotte. Outside 4-1. One low, 4-2. Missing 4-3.
Well, and the catcher's trying to frame it, but it's definitely too far outside.
That one missing the plate for ball 4, so a 2-out walk issued by Miles Lawrence.
I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, he's been throwing strikes and strikes and strikes and then 4 straight balls. It's just weird.
So that's going to bring up Noah Bryan, batting for the second time in this game. Got a walk first at bat. Marcotte taking a big lead. First pitch is a strike over the middle. And the ball gets by. It's only going to be a 1 base.
Yeah, see, that's the tough part of throwing the ball over to first. If you're not perfect, that's what happens. And now they put a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Inside for ball 1. That one's hit into center field. And DeWeaver coming in to get the out. That ends the inning. So Massabesic stranding 1 on the bases. And so that's now 3 left on base. And so after 1.5 complete, it's Massabesic 1, Deering 0. Here we go for the bottom of the second. Johnny Bouchard will lead things off for Deering. And Batson stepping off. First pitch is curved over. And a time called by Bouchard.
Got a little cat and mouse game going on here.
Fired over for strike 2. And
let's see. Are we going to have a discussion? I think we're going to have a discussion. Okay, there you go. I thought I only heard the bat and the glove. Like the other night, we heard the bat, the ground, and then the glove. So it's a good thing he checked with the first base umpire.
And so that's going to bring up Zade Smith. And curved over for strike one. It's up high. 1-1 count. One's over the plate for strike two. That one's hit into center, and it's caught by Noah Bryan, running all the way in.
By Noah Bryan in center field.
Yeah, that was some good communication out there. That could have gotten ugly, but well done.
So that's going to bring up Liam Brunel. That's in there for strike one. Time. It's fired over for strike two. It's fouled. That one's fouled. So 2 straight fouls. Count remains 0-2. And that's a foul tip for strike three. And so another 1-2-3 inning for Massabesic. And after 2 complete, it's Massabesic 1, Deering 0.
After 2 innings complete.
Here we go for the top of the third. Cam Bradbury at the plate. Singled last time up. One's low, 4-1. Low for ball 2.
Ooh.
That's over the head of Bradbury. It's a 3-0 count. It's fired over on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That one is fielded by Lawrence and fires over. He was coming in and had to go back up the mound and threw it. It's tricky to field anything on that mound
Yeah.
where it's uneven with the rest of the field.
Well, and the thing too is you're just waiting, anticipating that ball to come down.
And that one is fair for Parker Soul Parent. And so Soul Parent now on the board with a single. 1-2 on the day.
The Massabesic pitcher, number 15, Brady Batson.
And Brady Batson will bat, getting an RBI single last time up. It's fouled back. It's popped up, and it's going to go into the stands.
I have to tell you, there was a person in the stands that saw that ball go up and knew exactly where it was coming down and got out of their seat so fast, and it landed right in their seat. And so many people don't pay attention, and they take one on the top of the head, but that person right on top of it.
And that one's hit into center field. DeWeaver ranging over to get the second out. So 2 away for Emmett Carroll. Popping up to the third baseman. Last time up. Just outside 4-1. And Batson taking off. The throw down is away from the bag. Sorry, Soul Parent taking off. That one touching the outside part of the plate. And the throw down is not in time. So 2 stolen bases for Parker Soul Parent. That one's launched into right, and that's going to go to the wall. So a stand-up double for Emmett Carroll puts another on the board.
Well, definitely got all of that one.
The shortstop, number 22, Cassius Hogan.
Cassius Hogan now up. Grounded out to third base. Last time up. Fired down the middle for strike 1.
I think Raffaella would probably, and Roman Anthony would probably be the only 2 that would have caught up to that baseball.
That one's ripped down the third baseline. And then foul. There's not much room down that line in left field. outside.
Well, and the pitcher for Deering's got to be real careful. These two batters have been tagging the ball pretty hard.
That one's a pop-up. Latour calling everyone off and gets the out. But not before Massabesic puts one more on the board. And so after 2.5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the bottom of the third. Finn Ridge leading things off. Outside for ball one. Up high for ball two. And that hits the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2-1 count. That's a dribbler. Batson will field it, fires over, and an outstretched Carroll gets the out.
Well, there again is the benefit of being a left-handed pitcher.
Nice play by Brady Batson from the mound.
You know, because he's throwing the ball from that angle to the first baseman versus at the batter if you're a righty.
So that's going to bring up Dash Newhall. That one right back to Batson, fires over and gets the out. So 2 quick outs.
How many assists does he have this game? Is that his third?
That's his third, one in the first, and these last 2 outs.
So basically, he's got 3 assists. That's a lot more than some basketball players that we know of having a whole game.
It's outside for ball one. Anthony Perfeno at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. And swing and a miss for strike three.
1, 2, 3.
So another 1-2-3 inning for Massabesic. It's now 4 Ks on the day for Brady Batson. And after 3 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the top of the fourth. Nolan Brooks leading things off. Swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. Last time up, Brooks grounding out to shortstop. one's fouled.
Looks like we only have one little kid who's chasing these balls around. He's doing a great job.
And that's strike 3.
The left fielder, number 4, Aiden Lamb.
Aiden Lamb now up, striking out last time up. In the dirt for ball 1.
You know, come to think of it, maybe the reason why Deering changed dugouts is at this time of night, it's pretty sunny on that first base side. So maybe they wanted the shade. It's not superstitious at all.
Just missing for ball 3. It's curved over for strike 1. One's fired over for strike 2. And swing and a miss for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Miles Lawrence. Henry Marcotte at the plate. It's curved over for strike 1. That one's ripped up the middle and past the diving Latour. And so Marcotte getting on for the second time.
Nice hit ball.
The center fielder, number 27, Noah Bryan.
Noah Bryan now up. 0 for 1 with a walk. Inside for ball 2. That one curved over. It's a 2-1 count. Up high for ball 3. And that one gets by. So,
Yeah, it's a second runner today to advance on a wild throw over there to first. Third? Second.
it's the second one, both by Marcotte. And that one's hit into left. And Zade Smith coming in to get the third out. And that was Cam Bradbury. Oh, sorry, Noah Bryan, who got the out. And so another clean inning for Deering. Deering having to get something going on the offensive side here. But after 3.5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the bottom of the 4th. Tavian Latour will lead things off. Deering has yet to record a base runner.
Whoa.
That one getting away from Batson.
Well, I think that that hit the mascot. What was the name of that movie with Kevin Costner?
Oh, it's curved over.
He played for the Durham Bulls. The pitcher hit the bull. That was so wide.
That one is popped up. And Heidish coming over to get the first out.
The designated hitter, number 27, Yadi Lorda Flores.
Yadier Lorda Flores now at the plate with one away. It's inside for ball 1. That one's ripped and caught by Cam Bradbury.
Oh, jeez. All right.
So 2 away.
The third baseman, Cam Bradbury.
Miles Lawrence
Pitcher, number 10, Miles Lawrence.
at the plate. Pie for ball 1. That one curved over. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Well, this pitcher for Massabesic is certainly hitting the strike zone.
And in the dirt. And the tag on for strike 3. And so another 1-2-3 inning for Massabesic. And so after 4 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the top of the 5th. Cam Bradbury leading things off. Curves over for strike 1. Bradbury 1 for 2 on the day. It's popped foul. A 0-2 hole for Bradbury. That one hit foul.
First base coach made a nice catch on the grounder.
And that's popped up, and it's playable, and that's Bouchard getting the out.
Well, you like them nice and easy like that.
That's going to bring up
The right fielder, number
Parker
15,
Soul Parent.
Parker Soul Parent.
And Soul Parent is 1 for 2 on the day. That one running him off the plate. Foul tipped.
Boy, these catchers have been pretty good at holding on to those foul tip balls today.
Low and outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Outside for ball 3. And it hits the outside part of the plate for strike 2. It's a full count. 3-2 pitch is popped up, and it stays in the field of play. So
Well, the Deering catcher got a late start on that. I wonder if no one let him know it was still in the field. I think maybe he thought it was going to go out.
3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 3.
All right, well, that didn't hurt him, getting that extra pitch in.
And so that's going to bring up Brady Batson, 1 for 2 on the day. And that one's popped up. It's going to be called by Latour, and having to play the wind. It's pretty windy as the center field flag is blowing out. And so, but Latour getting underneath it for the third out. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And so after 4.5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the bottom of the 5th. Johnny Bouchard will lead things off in an early mound visit here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, maybe it's a strategy to have to deal with this batter.
On the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That one is popped up, and it's fair. Oh, just foul.
I thought the first base umpire said fair, but the home plate umpire overruled him.
And I think that would have been a terrible way to lose this perfect game so far by Brady Batson. 0-2 count. And that one is ripped into center. Ranging back is Noah Bryan to get the out.
Yeah, that would have, we're here filming Deering, and you're right. That would have been a terrible way to lose a perfect game. But it worked out well for the pitcher from Massabesic.
Inside for ball 1, Zade Smith at the plate. It's fouled back. 1-1 count. Side for ball 2. And there for strike 2. Outside for ball 3.
Big pitch here.
3-2 pitch is in there for strike 3.
The first baseman, number 13, Liam Brunel.
Liam Brunel at the plate. Low and outside for ball 1. Time called. And that one's hit. Fielded by Heidish. Fires over for the 3rd out. So another 1-2-3 inning for Massabesic. And so after 5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the top of the 6th. Emmett Carroll will lead things off. In there for strike 1. Carroll 1 for 2 on the day with a RBI double. It's a foul tip. Time called. Fouled back. That one's fouled off.
Oh, he's doing a good job at protecting the plate. Just waiting on his pitch.
That one drops in there for strike 3.
Well, and that wasn't it.
So 1 away. Cassius Hogan at the plate. And there for strike 1. And there for strike 2. Low for ball 1. 1-2 count. And the dirt for ball 2.
Ooh.
Inside for ball 3. Three-two pitch is hit into right. Newhall going out there to get the out.
Little bit of an adventure, but he got it. Well, plus he's looking right into the sun too, so. Oh, we're going to have a visit to the mound. Interesting. And we'll be back.
And we're back.
The designated hitter, number 2.
So Liam Brunel will relieve Miles Lawrence. And Lawrence going over to play first. First pitch is up high. Nolan Brooks at the plate. Ball 2. That one is hit. One hopper fires over, and by the glove of Lawrence, Finn Ridge did everything he could to get the out.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long throw. And you had a fast runner going down there.
The left fielder, number 4, Aiden Lamb.
Aiden Lamb at the plate. Now with a lefty on the mound for Deering, it'll be a little harder for Massabesic to steal. First pitch is a swing and a miss. High. It's a 1-1 count. And right back to Brunel, running over to first, fires over, and gets the third out. And so Massabesic stranding a runner at first. So after 5.5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0.
One hit, no error range. Number 2.
Here we go for the bottom of the 6th. Lyndon McAuliffe will pinch hit for Finn Ridge. Side for ball 1. Side for ball 2.
Well, at this point for Deering, you got to try something different.
One's fired over for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Two and 2 count. And that one is hit foul. Pie for ball 3. Swing and a miss, and the tag is put on for strike 3. So that's going to bring up the pinch hitter, Gus Groh.
Number 21, Gus Grove.
Right down the middle for strike one. Fired over on the outside part of the plate for strike two.
Boy, that ball had some movement on it.
Outside. It's a 1-2 count. Down low for ball two. High for ball three. So Grow battling back to force a full count.
Second full count in a row.
And swing and a miss for strike three.
Second full count, second strikeout.
So that's going to bring up Anthony Profeno.
The second baseman, number 23, Anthony Profeno.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And that one's popped up. Is it going to stay in play? And it doesn't. So it's going to be 2 strikes.
Off the top of the dugout, foul ball.
0-2 count. It's up high for ball one. High for ball two. And running off the plate. So another full count. And that one's strike three.
Jeez. Oh, man. He just wanted to have one of those innings, didn't he?
Playing on the edge.
I guess. The way this game is going, he was definitely playing on the edge.
And so another 1-2-3 inning. And so it's been a perfect game so far for Brady Batson. And after 6 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. Here we go for the top of the 7th.
Number 18, Henry Marcotte.
Henry Marcotte leading things off for Massabesic. Up high for ball one. High for ball two. And that's a leadoff single for Marcotte. 2 for 2 on the day.
The center fielder, number 27, Noah Bryan.
And that's going to bring up Noah Bryan. 0 for 2 with a walk. Check on Marcotte. And the bunt is fielded by Ridge and fires over to third and gets him. So heads up play by Deering. And we have a...
And that was Tavion. The ball popped out of his glove. He caught the ball, and the player slid right into him. That was pretty amazing. Well, he is a quarterback, so he's got good hands to do something like that.
And Cam Bradbury at the plate.
Heck of a play over there to stay with that baseball. That definitely saved a potential run here.
And the throw down is over the head of Latour.
Well, what third base take us away? It's now gained.
And Bradbury 1 for 3, excuse me, on the day with a single.
And finally, we got ones across the board today.
Infield is in. That one curved over for strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. That one. And there's a pickle. Noah Bryan. And
oh, man.
holding on to the ball too long.
Well, and the thing is the third baseman was going to throw the ball over to first as the runner was going down the line. Well, that play had a lot of stuff going on, and you can watch it for yourself.
And there for strike 1, so 2 in scoring position for Parker's sole parent. It's a 1-1 count.
Well, and you have to hope this doesn't hurt Deering here.
It's fouled back. That one is hit foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one hit foul. And it's popped up. It's going to have to be played with the wind. And doesn't get it. The at-bat continues. In the dirt. And another pickle. And this time gets the runner.
That play was weirdly developed too.
It's a 2-2 count with 2 away now.
Well, there's been a couple of weird non-traditional style baseball plays this half inning.
And strike 3.
Jeez, seriously. Try to decipher all that. I think you need Morse code from World War II.
Yeah, I mean, a wild inning, but Deering down to their last 3 outs. Deering getting out of that with another clean inning, but it doesn't matter. They need to start hitting if they want any chance in this ball game. And so after 6.5 complete, it's Massabesic 2, Deering 0. And here we go for the bottom of the 7th. Tavian Latour will lead things off for Deering. And there for strike 1. And it's fielded by Bradbury and gets the out.
Well, soft hit ball. He had to wait for it to come to him. And there was some speed on the base pass. It was a little bit close.
The designated hitter, number 27.
And that's going to bring up Yadier Lorda Flores. And went around on that one. 0-1 count. That one low for ball 1. High for ball 2. It's popped up, and it's going to be caught by Noah Bryan. So 1 away
First baseman, number 10,
from a perfect game. Miles Lawrence has a chance to end it here.
Yeah, and we're not trying to do the announcer voodoo hex. It's just reality.
It's inside for ball one.
I mean, it's all up to the pitcher now. In the last couple innings, he's been struggling a little bit, getting the ball over the plate.
And there for strike one. 1-1 count. And there for strike two.
Down to that last strike.
And that's up high for ball two. And it's fouled. In the dirt for ball three.
This is a big pitch. Not only for the pitcher, but for the batter.
Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. And the perfect game is complete.
Congratulations to Massabesic's pitcher, Brady Batson. Brady has pitched this afternoon a perfect no-run, no-hit game.
And his team celebrates on the field.
And Seth, you and I, in all the years that we filmed a game, these high school games, I believe this is our first perfect game we've ever filmed.
It has.
And at this point, with my retirement, we're only filming 2 more games. And so I'm 2 games away from ending it all, and I get to finally see a perfect game in so many games since 2007.
Yeah, I mean, it's always special to see a perfect game, but I mean, in high school, it's unheard of, especially in Maine, to see a perfect game being thrown, even against the teams at the bottom of the standings throughout the years. You would think that there would be more, but I mean,
yeah, it's
pretty tough to especially in high school, to get a perfect game.
Well, and the thing too is for Deering, they played a whale of a game. They only gave up 2 runs, and they lost 2-0. So it's not like they didn't have a good game themselves. They just couldn't get the bat on the ball and put anything together. And what an amazing day. But this for Deering, in some of the games that they've had, they only gave up 2 runs, so that's good on that side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to tip your cap to Brady Batson through a great game today on the mound for Massabesic. I mean, for Deering, when a pitcher's that hot, I mean, there's not much you can do other than hope that your bat hits the ball and goes in fair territory to get a hit, but the luck was on Brady Batson's side today. But during a tough loss here at home, down the stretch here in this season, it's back to the drawing boards for Deering, but we'll end it there with the perfect game by Brady Batson, getting the 2-0 win for his team. Couple of timely hits early on in this game for Massabesic, and so
yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's just like you said with high school baseball, anything's possible. You know, there could be errors, walks. I mean, it's not a perfect game at the high school level, and but this one was.
And so final score is Massabesic 2, Deering 0, saying so long. This has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools. Saying good night.
Thank you very much for watching.